Welcome to Booze and Glues, a justifiable excuse for two friends to spend time together, cross crafts off their to-do list, and, of course, drink. With glue guns and wine glasses at the ready, join Jessye Shepherd and Tabitha Davis as they attempt to simultaneously chat, craft, chug and charm. Will they consume alcohol? Definitely. Will they actually accomplish anything? Debatably. Will they bitch and complain? Inevitably. Will it be a bloody good time? Absolutely. And if things don't turn out just as planned, well, that's okay too. Because booze!
Okay, are we starting?
Are we starting?
Hi, hello, hey Geronimo.
Okay, that might be offensive.
Oh my gosh, actually speaking of that, I used to go on mission trips in Mexico.
Yeah.
Right? 4 years. Okay, I went to this orphanage in Mexico with
I know.
some
I've
church.
seen you in your peach coverall.
Yes, in my coveralls. Okay? That could be a story for another day. But so we were like they had like an orchard and we'd like pick peaches and stuff. And there was a guy that worked there and his name was Geronimo. And all the time I would be like, what's the saying with Geronimo in it?
Didn't you just sing a song?
Well, yeah, but there's like a saying.
We're jumping out of a plane, you say Geronimo.
I don't know. But anyway, so I always I was like, Geronimo! I never actually met anybody named Geronimo, and I met him.
All right. Well, hey, that's Jessye Shepherd.
What's up?
We're back again for more crafting.
After a long hiatus.
And
I
drinking.
apologize for the hiatus. Like,
We've
only a little, but I still apologize.
No, we both have had a hiatus. It's been a busy summer. A lot of life changes. So.
A lot. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but we got one big life change in the room.
Oh, I was like, what is it? I was so stupid. Okay, yeah. We are going to introduce you to the newest member of the Booze and Glues team. Are we a team?
I say we're
Family. Sorority. That won't work. Maybe. We have brought on a producer, and his name is Brad.
Do I have to...
You have to come over here and talk if you're going to
Stand up, take a bow. Just say hi.
Thank you.
He bowed. You have to explain things. That doesn't
Brad,
translate.
Tell us something cool about you.
I'm single.
It's very cool.
I was gonna say what you just told me.
Oh, no. Doesn't help with the ladies.
Maybe we'll save that for
It
later.
might help with the ladies.
Eventually, we're gonna get things set up a little better. Because it's kind of a new situation. And Brad will even get his own mic so he can interject. Brad's pouring himself some more beverage right now. Oh, is he going to come fill mine up too?
Topping you up.
Dude.
Okay, we needed a Brad a long time ago.
Brad so long ago. So, would you like us to call... I was hoping we could call you Bradley. Can we say it in a British accent?
Call me whatever you want.
Yeah, so, Brad Hill, you can't find him on Instagram.
Don't go looking there.
He doesn't do the Instagram, but, you can find him on Facebook.
That's right.
He may or may not accept your friend request. All right.
Has he not accepted somebody's before? Is that like a joke?
Well, I mean, they're strangers.
Or we just don't know. Okay.
And I don't want to commit him to anything.
I'm not private, so like you could add me and I wouldn't know.
Actually, Tabitha's brother, for the longest time, he was just as a friend to add me, and I didn't know who he was because I'm so used to your last name.
Gotcha.
So his is different. So I was like, I don't know who this creep is. So I actually looked at the pictures. He's got one photo of him. The rest are of like cartoons and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like,
I do know that
I know
guy.
who that is. And then it finally accepted. But it had been like 3 weeks or so.
And then you tell him, like, you see him the next time, you're like, I'm sorry, I thought you were a creeper.
Well, he didn't say anything, so.
Oh.
Well, because that would have been creepy.
Yeah.
How come you're not accepting my friend request? Huh? Why? I sent it to you last week.
Exactly.
That would be creepy. All right, so yeah, Brad's gonna help out with all the technical stuff, background stuff. What I don't know, what else are you doing? He's pouring beverages.
He's gonna be our official Googler.
He's gonna be the fish Google.
That's a really important job because
Yeah.
Tab and I most of the time don't know what we're talking about.
like a lot of the time.
We might be more informative here, people.
Or just we can make corrections quicker. So
That's funny.
tonight, Jessie's still not drinking, but she is getting so close.
So close, you guys. It's like, what's 13 plus 14? It's like 27 days.
Oh yeah, let's not try to do math again.
So,
Wow.
we're like, getting so close. And I was like telling my mom today, I was like, guess what? Like,
It's a real mother-daughter moment to
I know,
share.
right. I was like, guess what, Mom? Like, I get to drink in 4 weeks. And she was like, I don't know if I should be concerned about how excited that you are. And I was like, I'm like, have you ever had to go this long drinking? I'm like,
hello.
oh, like, I hope you did because you made me.
You birthed 2 children, and let's hope you weren't just plastered the whole time.
And she's like, yeah. And I told her, so my experience with not being able to drink because of TB, is that
Man, you should write a book.
I should. Totally
You could self-publish
should.
it.
My life,
I mean,
my life with
everybody's
TB.
doing it.
Yeah. So you go out and people are like, hey, you want to drink? And you're like, nah, I'm not drinking. And they're like, come on, you want to drink? And then you like feel like you have to explain why you're not drinking because I'm taking these antibiotics. Stupid, right? And everybody's like, oh, that freaking sucks. Well, it sucks you can't drink. I can't believe it. Seriously, all night people will, oh, Jessye, I keep forgetting you can't drink. This sucks. Ugh. And I'm like, it'll be so much easier to be pregnant because people are like excited, right?
At least you're just like, I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
and
you
then
tell
they're
people-
like, oh.
Yeah. You're like, I can't drink because I'm pregnant. They're like, oh, great. Thanks for not, like, making your baby not
Stupid.
great. And you know what I mean? So
Have
it's
birth
like,
defects.
you're right. That's like, people are okay with that excuse.
Right.
We're like a TB excuse. They're like, oh, this is the worst. This must be so sucky. I can't imagine your life, kind of thing. It's like, that doesn't help.
If, like, the worst thing that happens to you is that you can't drink, like, what does that say about your life? I mean, like, I can't imagine
that's
your
what-
life.
That's what my mom said, too. She's like, this is a really, like, what you're saying is really sad about our society.
Right?
I'm like, yeah, I just totally cut myself.
Cut yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Do you want a Band-Aid?
We're back to crafting, and I'm
Wrap
already
some
injured.
washi tape on it.
It's just a tiny slit. It's not even bleeding.
Cool.
These scissors are really good. But
I would offer to lick the blood off because I like the taste of blood, but you have TB, man.
I was like, I don't have AIDS. As far as I know, like, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's the other thing is I'm, like, wondering what people's reaction, like, is in a bar when you're going, well, I can't drink because I'm on these antibiotics because I have TB, and then they're just like, oh. Because it's not, like, a great place to have a deep conversation about things.
No.
As you're screaming over the music, I have TB!
Well, and people are always like, you don't seem like you have TB. Like, don't they cough? I'm like, God, I don't have it. And then I have to really explain the whole
Right.
situation. Like,
Screaming over music.
right. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Just forget it. Just please don't offer me a drink.
Never mind.
Okay, goodbye.
I'm not good at layering this, I don't think. We should explain what we're doing.
Okay,
Which
we're
Jessie's, like, already almost done.
making a craft. I tried to finish quick because, I can't talk and craft. I learned this about myself.
Yeah.
You
do get really intense.
I get really intense, and I just can't. So, before in our crafting lives, we bought frames, and we made we used our Cricut or Silhouette, and made like a,
Because we'll be happy if either one of you sponsors us.
please. I would buy a Silhouette if they decided to, or I guess I wouldn't buy a Silhouette if they
I would
decided
take
to
a
sponsor
free
me. Right.
cricket.
Um,
We're representing both sides. East side, west side.
yeah.
East Coast, West Coast.
One of them could sponsor each of us.
Right.
And then we could, like, discuss, like, these are the strengths of each.
Right.
We're just throwing out these really great marketing ideas for, like, the 10 people that listen to us. Okay, Cricket and Silhouette? This is a really important market.
You're missing out.
But yeah, so we could, like, cut shapes out, and then we put washi tape in the background, like, strips of it in different colors. And so before we made, like, the San Francisco Giants logo, we did an Easter egg. And now we're doing, like, a leaf.
Oh, I was like, we didn't do an Easter egg. You did an Easter egg.
Oh, sorry. I did an Easter egg. I didn't share that with Tab, apparently. And then
It was a really cute Easter egg.
now we're doing candy corn and a leaf.
For fall times.
Because we're basic bitches. And we like fall.
Yeah. No, for real. Well, first of all, it's like 110 degrees out again, which I just can't even with this because they gave us the tiniest shimmer of cool weather. I don't know who they is.
They.
The weather people. The clouds. I don't know, the sun. Yeah, I got so excited I like put on a flannel one day. I was like, fucking flannel weather. So excited. And then like I made some hot tea.
Wow.
It was glorious.
Or I think, did you Instagram that shit?
Yeah, I did. I was very, very excited.
Okay, I have another good story about Instagram. Are we ready? Okay.
Hold on. I'm just saying, it's so hot right now. And making
very
fall
warm.
things is making me very sad.
It's very warm, and there's like lots of fires going on, so it's warm and smoky.
It's gross.
Um.
It's like the inside of a barbecue.
Okay, so I gotta have a little bit of backstory to this Instagram story.
Okay.
Not that long ago, Amazon had Amazon Prime Day,
Yeah.
right? And I had always kind of wanted one of those like robot vacuums, you know, like a Roomba or whatever. But I wanted the Neato. There's one called a Neato.
That's just a cute name.
Yeah. And one of my friends has it, and she really loves hers, and so I'm like, I'm gonna
I
get
want
one of
one
those
of
some days, right? But they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I miss out?
Yeah, well, it was $300.
Oh.
It was usually $450, and it was on sale for $300.
I didn't miss out that much.
So, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I just bought a new house. I need a vacuum cleaner because I've been on this money spending spree. Okay, judge me. I don't care. So, but I
Comes
got
with having a house, man.
Yeah.
Like the money just starts
it comes
flowing.
It goes. And so I told my boss about it, and she was like really wanting one, but she didn't miss the sale. Amazon sold out of them. So she's been thinking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then finally she bought one the other day, and she got it, and she's like as obsessed with hers as I am with mine. We like they each have names.
Can I babysit yours?
Yeah, each have names. Hers is named Bandito. Ours is DJ Nito because that's what Blake wanted for
DJ
DJ
Nito.
Roomba, like from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
So she's obsessed with this thing. We literally talk about our robot vacuums like all day since Tuesday. Okay. She's always like, I wonder how Bandito's doing. Like, okay.
Do they crawl back to their own little stand and charge themselves
Yeah,
when
they
they're
do.
sad?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
And they
so
have like
cute.
little things like, finished cleaning, I'm going home. It's great.
Did you put a collar on him?
No. And then when he goes back, he does this cute little thing. His little butt goes.
You should put a little tail.
Oh my gosh, it's the best. So, anyways, she goes, Jessye, I posted my first Instagram photo. And I was like, you have Instagram? And she's like, yeah, I do. You want to see my first Instagram photo? And I'm like, yeah. And so she pulls out her phone, she shows me, and it's her posing, holding her Nito.
It's her and the vacuum.
I cried. I laughed so
She should have just
hard.
made the account for...
Well, that's my other boss was like, so do you have an Instagram account for Bandito yet? And
Yeah.
she's like, no, I'm not there yet.
She
So.
should just go for that. Because that is like fun. I'd follow just a little self-cleaning vacuum guy for
Yeah.
sure.
Sometimes I just watch him. It's like it's like fascinating. I would recommend it if you have like just money to spend.
Oh, yeah.
Then do it. But also, I have pets, and it's like who can vacuum every day?
Oh gosh, not me.
Nobody?
When I got my last new vacuum, I was so excited, and I was literally vacuuming every day, and then my chiropractor was like, stop it.
What?
Because I kept, like, throwing my back out.
I didn't even know that was like a thing.
Yeah.
That you could do.
So, I try to make the kids do it now, but...
Look, I got candy corn now.
Oh my gosh, that is the cutest thing.
These are fun. Okay, so what's going on in your life, Tab? Because we've got, like, a lot of ground to cover.
Oh my gosh. Mostly just working. Like...
Why are you working so much?
I can't... Well, I think that we've discussed that I got
Did
a
we?
new job.
Did that happen that long ago?
It's been since... I feel like June-ish.
Wow.
I shouldn't have said the month specifically, because now they know how far behind we are.
Oh, okay. The last one, the one we just posted was June 1st.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so I feel like, yeah, we have definitely discussed it. Look, there's my fall leaf.
Love it.
It's falling.
I'm so happy.
These are cute.
This is one of my favorite crafts of all
It's so
lifetimes.
easy, and it's much less noisy than when we reupholster things. Yeah, so I just, like, work most of the time, and then when I'm not at work, I work at home.
That's a bummer.
It's a lot of work. But, I don't know. I'm ready for summer to be over. I'm really excited about the fall. I'm, like, already planning Halloween costumes. And
When your kids started school.
they just started school.
Can't believe Jackson's in 6th grade.
Dude, that's not funny.
I saw the picture and I was like, holy crap.
It's terrifying.
Kid, it looks like a little man.
I am scared. It's just... I don't know. I remember 6th grade, like, vividly, and...
I do too. It was an awful year.
I was into stuff.
What, like methamphetamine?
Yeah. Luckily, by junior high, I'd kicked the meth habit. No, but, like, I mean, not anything
I've
bad.
been watching too much Breaking Bad. Everybody does meth, okay? Everybody.
You're like, why is that guy walking around at this time of day? He's on meth.
Every time Blake and I see an RV, we yell, Scante! And I'm like, we really need to stop yelling Scante just in the world. Especially
Random
in Butte County.
strangers. Yeah, for real. Because it probably is a meth trailer. Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, hand me some of those candy corn colors.
Okay.
That's really cute. I don't know how I feel about the bottom not having any sparkles.
I know, but they didn't have yellow sparkle. Well, I mean, I could have spent more money on washi tape,
No,
but I already
you're good.
spent $20, so.
It is insane. And I mean, it's tape in, like, the loosest sense of the word.
I have a washi tape problem.
I do too. Well, because you start finding them and then you start, like, mixing and matching patterns and stuff, and you're like, ooh, look at these ones. Ooh, look at those ones. And then, yeah, $30 later, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
All white. Those 2 orange. And these 3.
Yeah.
That's what we did. Okay. Cool. Work? Breaking Bad? What's happening?
How was your life?
Oh. Yeah. So, kids are back in school. Hunting seasons are starting. I can borrow the scissors.
Oh, you can do that?
I can press tear, probably. Does this have, like, backing?
Yeah, you gotta peel the back.
Oh, yikes.
These sparkly washi tapes are intense.
Work's always, just work.
I gotta know.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, Brad is helping. I love my life. I just love it. This makes me more joyful than I don't know what makes me joyful.
Apparently nothing makes me happy. Andrew asked me last night, said something about being happy. I'm like, I'm not happy. Are you happy? Who's happy? He was like, okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. No, so, I mean, work is busy. It's fun. It's been really rewarding. Like, I've been able to get so many things accomplished and, like, big improvements in our office.
Become more bossy.
Oh, I've
you get
always
to be
been
bossy.
bossy.
Well, but when you get a title, that's more bossy.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've always been bossy, so that probably doesn't matter terribly, but I'm trying not to be really bossy, actually. I would rather lead by example than dictate. But so I've been working really hard, working on stuff. But Yeah, work's always interesting and fun, and exhausting. And you're dealing with, people who are losing their vision, which can be hard. And you're dealing with older people, which can be hard. And then you're dealing with just all kinds of people. And I have a really great story to tell you, actually. So.
Oh, yes. The person you wouldn't tell me about before.
I know. I wanted to have your real life reaction. So.
That was an evil laugh.
Things. Speaking of getting bossy.
I'm trying to help.
I think that's why I want to call you Bradley, because I picture in my head, Steven!
That works?
Bradley! Okay, so, you get kind of all kinds of people, right? And, some of them are interesting, and we've definitely had, some older gentlemen get a little frisky with some of our, texts and stuff, because, apparently when you're 90, you're horny.
You can do that.
And also don't give a shit about societal rules.
Okay.
So, there have been gentlemen that have, grabbed asses and said things that they shouldn't have and whatnot. And when they're older, when they're in their 90s, for the most part, you're like, oh, okay, buddy. Sometimes it's cute. You're like, oh, yeah. They're like, if I was 70 years younger. And you're like, all right. But we also, get people that aren't quite that age and should know better and don't have Alzheimer's. So, yeah, last week, as I'm walking down the hallway doing something, one of the texts comes up and is like, the gentleman in room 3 has his testicles out.
What? Just the testicles?
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, wait, what? And
Were they waxed?
I don't think so.
We
I
were
haven't
just
seen
talking
wax balls.
We were just talking about waxed balls earlier. Okay.
And yeah, so that's a random thing to say and then not give any context.
I know. So I was like, we just talked about waxed balls.
Just talking about that. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, I've had some older patients that, they don't have great memory and maybe they've forgotten to put on underwear or something, men and women, women in dresses that you're like, oh, honey. And men with big cargo shorts on, that you're like, oh, well, I can see things I shouldn't be because you're sitting with your leg up, kind of thing. So I'm thinking, for real, way up there.
Just demonstrated. I wish you could see.
So I'm kind of thinking that was the situation. So I wandered down the hall and I was trying to do a side glance as I walked by, and then I just chickened out and I was like, I just can't. So I kept walking, and then a little while later I needed to go do something down that side of the room, and I totally forgotten on that end of the clinic, and I walked by and I was like, oh, okay. So this guy was, probably 50s and should have well known better, and he had on shorts with a rip right in an area.
Oh my gosh, it's like Blake.
Well, yeah, but does Blake wear underwear?
Usually.
And
then all his shorts get rips in that.
And then does he sit legs sprawled open in a doctor's chair, elevated?
I'm trying to figure out where this guy's penis was.
In the shorts still. So I think that he had no underwear. He had a hole and
they just creeped out of the hole.
Right spot, and they were just it was tight. They were it looked like they were crowning. It was really bad. And so I was not sure if he was new or what was happening, because I'm going you'd have to fill some air on. I mean, our clinic is cold. The air conditioning is on and it's chilly in there.
Those would have sucked back in that hole.
Right. I mean, don't you think there would have been some shrinkage, right?
I don't really know a lot about balls, but
right.
I hear they get smaller when they're cold.
No, I think that's a well-established
Brad?
thing.
No, they don't get smaller. They just get closer to the body.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Well,
You know what I mean.
yeah.
If anything, it's like a coat. You know, the sack just kind of...
The skin shrivels.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So,
Hey, I'm glad we had Brad here to clarify.
right.
Okay.
So
So the balls are out. And
So
we don't
the
know what
balls
to
are
do.
out, and I'm thinking, is this guy like just totally unaware of this? How can he not feel that happening? And so we have to go into the room, and I have to go in with the doctor. And as
Is it a
I'm
female doctor?
male doctor,
Oh, because I'm thinking we just need a dude to come in and be like, dog, your balls are out.
well, I legit was like gonna just go, hey, put the mouse back in the house. Like, come on. Like Gunther. It's a family place. So, I mean, I was like, maybe I just need to say something. But before I did, the doctor goes in there. I follow in. I, like, am turning around looking at my coworker going, I hate you. I hate you. And so I go in, and as soon as we walk in the room, dude, like, kind of sits up, closes his legs up. Doctor does the examination. Doctor leaves the room. Dude, usually, like, patients are done at that point and, you know, go up to the front desk and reschedule and whatever. And he just, like, was chilling there, all relaxed and cash again. And then he kept asking me questions, and I was like, is this happening? Like, he was legit trying to get me to, like, turn around and talk to him. And I just kept staring at my computer, and I was like, yep, so they can help you with that at the front desk. Okay, so, yep, go ahead and head up the front desk. Like, I was like, I'm not turning around. I think he was, like, one of those people that, like, enjoys exposing themselves. So, that was fun.
That's interesting.
I can't tell you how many unsolicited old balls I've seen. It's just... It's not okay.
I don't think I've seen any unsolicited balls.
I mean...
Please don't start now,
Brad
Brad.
is going to take care of that for you. Well, I don't know. I have a problem because I have kind of a slightly, like, photographic memory. So once something's in my head, it's there.
Tab sees the balls all the time.
Yeah, no, I can picture them right now. I don't want to, but...
Can you draw them?
But I'm not a very good artist.
Oh.
I mean, sure, I
They
can
look
draw.
like any set of balls you draw. I wouldn't be able to tell whose balls.
They probably
they were.
wouldn't look. I mean, they probably wouldn't. They wouldn't look like balls. It would look like the desert. Sorry, if you don't watch Arrested Development, that didn't make any sense to you.
It didn't, but I liked it.
So, yeah. So, you know, work fun times. It was a lovely opportunity as a supervisor to get to deal with the fun things instead of letting somebody else.
That's great.
Is it, though?
I would have laughed my balls off.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, you have work news, too.
Oh, we got accredited, everybody.
Finally.
Like officially accredited. I don't know if you know this, Brad, but we were working like for a whole year trying to get our foster family agency accredited, and it has been completed. They gave us the A-OK. We're a fish.
Brad knows. He listens.
Brad listens. Oh, that's right. He listens to the podcast. I forget people do that.
Well, because
Brad does that.
because people. Yeah, I was gonna say because people don't. People we know don't. Our husbands and fiancés. What, have you come up with a better name yet?
For fiance.
Intended. Did we
No.
decide on that?
I think intended. We talked about
Partner.
I still call him my boyfriend, and then I
Yeah.
kind of feel bad because especially when he's there.
You're like,
know,
you bought this really expensive ring, and I'm still saying
I'm
boyfriend.
like, this is my boyfriend, you know, and he's like, I'm your fiance. I'm like, I fucking hate that word.
It's
like,
the worst.
this is my fiance.
Just say baby daddy.
I don't got no baby.
Future baby daddy.
My future baby daddy.
Oh, that would be awesome. Because then if you're introducing him to anyone who doesn't, like, know the status of your relationship, it's just super awkward.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. I like that.
Yeah. So that happened. That was kind of cool. It's just a little bit of a load off. Not really, because work is still crazy, but
It's always crazy. I think you just adjust to the level of craziness, like
could
in
be,
life
yeah.
in general, right? Like you think you're stressed out and then you're really stressed out and then you're like, man, I can't get any more stressed out. And then when it starts getting better, you're just like, I'm still stressed out.
Yeah. That was kind of a nice little light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, my life has been, like, 2017, it can be done now. I'm okay. I think it might be, like, picking up.
I keep
But-
having recurring nightmares that 2017 is done and I missed all the holidays. Like, I
would
wake
be
up
fine with that.
and it's January.
I'm really not looking forward to these holidays.
Ugh.
But,
I look forward to all the holidays. And sometimes I don't even know why I get so excited because, you know, they never live up to the expectation of what you've got going in your brain, right?
yeah.
But,
I think this year's just, so, like, my grandma's still not doing well.
yeah.
So, that's going to be strange. She's home, though, which is nice.
No, have we actually recorded since your grandpa passed?
Yeah,
Oh,
my,
yeah,
my
we did.
grandpa died. I don't know. I don't think so. Because he passed away July 24th. So, no, we have not. So, my grandpa died. And that's sad. And
You don't have to awkward laugh. It is sad. It's super
very
sad.
And then he got lung cancer. I mean, that's not a surprise.
And I think
He
we
smoked
did
for
talk
like
about that.
70
Yeah.
years. And then also, I don't know if you know this. So my mom went in for a mammogram. They found something weird. So she got like what's the thing that you do when you have a baby? Ultrasound. And then they still didn't like that, so they did a biopsy. And I went with her today to get the results because I didn't want her to go by herself. And she's like, it's this year. I'm going to have it. It's just life. Nope, she does breast cancer free.
That's
So,
amazing.
Super
Well,
cool.
we went through the whole prostate cancer scare with my dad this summer, too.
Did it-
Totally nuts.
What happened? Totally
have I?
nuts. Sorry.
I guess, yeah, maybe we haven't talked, but, yeah, he got his biopsy results back, and they told him they were, 95% sure that it was cancerous and everything, and then he got his biopsy results back, and he was clear.
Nice.
Fine.
That's cool.
Which was a miracle, so, yay for parents not having cancers.
Yeah, I know. I texted Blake today.
One more thing.
Right, yeah, because I had told him, obviously, about my mom, and I texted him, and I was like, cancer-free since 2017. I was like, well, I guess since forever.
Right, what year was she born? Make her a sweet slogan like I have.
What year was she born?
Oh, I just put you.
64.
Oh.
Cancer. Cancer.
63 would have been perfect.
I know.
Can we rhyme something else like benign or yeah, that's a hard one. Nothing rhymes with 4.
But, whore, and my mom's not a whore.
No, gosh, even to insinuate such a thing.
Cute! I just love them.
I feel like I got a lot of orange in there.
That's okay.
But that's all right, because it's Christmassy. Nope, it's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween? Did I say it wrong?
No, I just realized that I said Halloween, and I think that's how I say Halloween.
Halloween?
Halloween.
I might say it both ways.
I think
but I
maybe I
also
do.
say things funny. I say pillow. I get to rest my head on pillow.
Oh, I was totally going was that rice? Was that I didn't some kind of wine Pinot?
No, pillow.
Pilaf? I say a lot of weird things, so people make fun of me.
And button.
Button?
I say button.
I say button.
Well, lots of people say button. Button.
Oh, I do say Clinton like that.
Oh, we talked about that.
But
Button.
I also, how do you say the thing in your garden that water comes out of?
Hoe? Oh. Hose?
Okay, yeah. I guess I say it weird. I
do
was
you say?
talking about my hose and
You say it like a Canadian. Do you say sorry too?
no.
I guess you are kind of from Northie, aren't you?
Well, it's the North Dakota thing coming out. Like, I was talking to my dad about my CPAP machine. I don't think I told you that I did get my CPAP machine.
No, you didn't.
And
So Adam can't sleep now?
no, it's whisper silent.
Oh.
It's like
That's awesome.
completely quiet. There's no noise.
Do you sleep better?
I am like actually sleeping. I don't feel like a complete zombie every single morning. Like life changing.
That's great.
It's amazing.
That's
I'd sleep for
great.
like 10 hours and still wake up and feel like I got hit by a truck. And now, if I only get 6, I'm like, I can still function. It's so good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I was telling my dad, I was asking him, because he has a CPAP machine, and I was asking him about his hose. And I was explaining
That's funny.
what kind of hose I
I
had.
never heard her talk about a hose.
And then he's like, what the hell are you saying? And my brother was there, and so they start making fun of me, and I was just like, forget it. Never mind. I'm not saying it wrong.
No.
I'm just saying it different.
Like a Canadian.
Like a North Dakotan.
Like a hoser.
Exactly. I don't think I say anything else like Canadians. Well, it's about time to move on to the next subject.
You didn't feel at home when you watched Degrassi?
I didn't really ever watch Degrassi.
Oh my god. You didn't watch Drake when he started from the bottom?
And now he's
Now
here.
he's here.
No.
He was in a wheelchair.
And now he can walk? What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Degrassi. I'm sorry.
I knew Drake was on Degrassi.
In a wheelchair.
There's other stuff to do. I got other stuff to do besides watch Degrassi. Yeah. So what else are we talking about tonight, Jesse? We
didn't
already
write-
finished our crafts.
I know. I didn't write anything else down.
I know. Well, I did say that we need to figure out if saying spiel is racist or not.
Google. Google,
Yeah,
man.
Google away.
We'll
so
talk about something else in the
I
meantime.
have been noticing lately that I say that word a lot.
Who would it... What? I don't even get where it would be offensive.
Well, everything's offensive now.
But, like, it sounds... I don't know who it would offend, but for some reason I feel like it would offend Jews. It sounds
Yeah.
like a Jewish word.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Spiel. Like
Well, I mean,
schmear.
smar is, yeah. So, I mean, a schmear is referring to how much,
That's only I can think of, sorry.
oh, no, that's a smear,
You gotta
not
get
a
your-
schmear.
You gotta
a
get
schmear?
your pap smeared, remember?
Pap schmeared. You don't have the heart
I will
to
never...
tell anybody that that's not a pap.
I will never... just never forget it. Okay.
Anywho.
Gotta get my pap smeared.
I feel like a schmear is very specifically,
Bagels. And
yeah,
cream cheese.
discussing the amount of cream cheese on your bagel.
Yeah. I would never say schmear any other time. Like schmear...
You can't even think of an example.
I only thought of something really gross.
Okay. For some reason, in my head, like, maybe this is just word association or something, but I, like, started thinking about a magazine. Is schmear a, like, derogatory thing? Or am I thinking of another word? Or, like, what if they do a whole story on you? They do a whole schmear in your in a magazine.
It's a spread. It's a spread in a
Oh,
magazine.
and that is word association, because schmear on the cream cheese, spread on the cream cheese. Also, spread might go with your dirty thing.
I was thinking something about dick juice being smeared, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm feeling nasty today.
Apparently. So,
Definition.
okay, hold on. I'm going to first give you my completely uneducated
We need that first, yeah.
spiel. I feel like, is it offensive because it's somehow saying something about, like, Jewish people talking too much or something? The noun, this is a real convoluted. Used as a verb for the act of talking extravagantly, which is probably why I use it so much, because I do that. It can also mean to play music.
It's a German root
The
word.
German root word spielen.
See, German, I wouldn't have guessed.
It's also found in
German.
glockenspiel, a musical instrument similar to the xylophone. I want to learn to play the glockenspiel. Okay. Also sometimes use a shortened form of Bonspiel, a name for a match of tournament of the icy game of curling is my favorite Olympic sport.
You really are Canadian, aren't you?
We learned something new today. Tab's Canadian.
I keep getting this mint
Yeah.
stuck in my
I
mouth.
see that.
I've been just chewing it and eating it. It's good, but
That's too much mint.
No?
For me.
I like spearmint. I didn't filter it very well.
That's
There's
fine.
also ginger. Okay, so that got real dark. Sometimes we get into some stuff.
We do. Yeah, be ready for it.
Everything.
Sometimes I talk about my dead mom.
There we go.
That happens.
Now you can talk about my dead grandpa.
Right, an awkward laugh. Right. I'm really proud of these crafts.
They're cute.
It's great. I still haven't framed the last one I did, so I need to get on that.
I can't wait to
And
frame
then
my leaf.
I think that we took pictures when we made them, but we should take a picture of yours when it's actually framed and how cute they are.
Totes. Maybe I'll cut it. No.
What?
To size.
Oh, I'll get you a paper cutter. You know who is old though, and I want to see pictures of whatever the fuck their names are. Matt something and Trey. One of them's a Parker.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Yeah, those guys. Matt.
Who are we
They're
talking about?
The creators.
The creators of South Park and
Oh.
also Basketball.
And Orgasmo.
Nope, haven't seen that.
I don't know this much about any of this.
They
Is
wrote-
Orgasmo like a cartoon porn?
No, it's like they're Mormons, and one of them, Trey Parker's the main character, and he's just a Mormon that does karate, and ends up doing porn. And
So it is porn.
It's porn.
yeah,
Cartoon porn.
Okay, yeah.
Live action
It's a
cartoon
live
porn?
action. There's no cartoon. It's just all live action.
Oh, it's not a cartoon.
No, not at all.
So it's a porn.
No, not at all. Is it a cartoon? Not.
I know. Not even some.
What? How old are his balls? How old do his balls look? That's what I'm saying. Those guys have gotten. They have to be getting up there.
I'm gonna have to wait a long time to see some old balls.
Team America World Police. That was another one. They wrote the Book of Mormon.
Did they?
Yeah.
I still have to see that.
I mean, they didn't write the Book of Mormon. I think Joseph Smith did that. Undecided. Maybe an angel.
It was gone. Hello.
Well, it's not.
Dum 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 dum. Or however that song goes.
And then his wife. Smart. Dum 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 dum.
Trey Parker's 47. And
47.
Matt Stone is 46.
46.
And
Those
they
balls
have-
gotta be getting. I mean, they gotta be getting up there. Do you think really vain men get Botox in their balls so they don't get all wrinkly?
No.
I bet it's a thing.
Can't mess with balls like that.
Mm.
Because it's not. I mean,
Have-
young guys' balls are wrinkly.
Right, but can you imagine? I know you haven't seen old balls,
I
but
never
I
seen old
have.
balls. I gotta see.
Can you imagine
Where's my phone?
how?
I gotta look at a picture of old balls.
Oh, that's not a good Google search to have in your history.
What are they gonna do? Like, this girl is weird? I'm
well,
looking up old balls.
which they?
The Royal Day.
The royal they?
Images.
Queen Elizabeth's probably seen some old balls.
Oh my god. Okay, what comes up is like old soccer balls and old like
I think you have
volleyballs.
to
Men in there.
specify.
Well, I figured
Or
first
maybe say
Old men's
testicles.
old testicles.
Not
Like, are those really? Those look not good.
I don't know, those don't look that old.
What the shit is that?
That's gigantor balls.
That's what happens when you get elephantitis.
Okay, and your balls would be. That's the worst place.
Oh my
to
god, I saw real old balls at the beach in San Francisco, like recently.
None of these are like regular testicles. You might want to look at porn.
Oh, but while you're Googling things, look up micro penis.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, those are the worst. Those are the worst. Like, who is this guy and why does he come up under old testicles?
Maybe he had like a testicular implant or nope, that's not the right word. Transplant.
This person is cutting balls. Like literally slicing them up.
Well,
They might be like
I don't know.
pig testicles.
I don't know how you specifically.
Oh, look at these ones. Look. Oh, look.
How ancient testicles. Oh, that looks like Nick. That looks like Nick Offerman. They have eyebrows and there's a nose area.
Oh, that is lovely.
It's real disturbing. Man.
Oh, they're called smear balls.
Like
We should call them smear balls.
Schmear balls?
Let's
Wait.
post it on Instagram right now. These
Schmear
balls.
balls. We'll have to. I don't know what. I know you're not allowed to show nipples. What are
These
their-
are not real balls, Tab. What are they going to do? Like, I could put a fake picture of boobs and they're not going to take them down.
That's not a picture of real balls that have been photoshopped.
I don't think so.
I don't know what that is. I can't stop staring.
Staring back at you.
They're smear balls. Smear balls.
Steve Buscemi.
Oh God.
Who is Steve Buscemi?
Steve Buscemi. Those are his eyes. Oh my gosh! I bet they're like have all the celebrities.
Okay.
You don't know who Steve Buscemi is?
Well, is he? I don't know.
You ever seen Armageddon?
You ever seen a Billy Madison?
Oh, these are hairless, shaven ones.
Oh. I think that as you get older, you just start losing hair down there.
There's literally only these two balls. There's nobody else's balls.
Well, that's too bad.
Okay, I gotta look up Steve Buscemi. Hey, Buscemi. Oh my god, that guy's creepy ass.
Crazy.
So creepy.
Now, can you imagine those creepy eyes staring out at you from
From
testicles?
balls. Well, yeah, I saw it with my own two eyes.
But can they imagine? Can the listeners imagine?
Let's write a pretty picture
Okay.
with our beautiful words.
Let's write a word picture.
Let's do ASMR.
Okay. So first, I think I really appreciate he had a strong nose.
But there's no nose on the balls, so
No, it was like a bridge. The bridge of the nose.
I can't talk fast enough.
I
For
think
ASMR.
you're just whispering. You're not doing an ASMR voice.
All the ones I watched, they were whispering.
Are you into ASMR?
I watched some because you told me about them. I watched some where they like have little ears and they're like playing with the ears.
What about the hair brushing ones?
Yeah.
Have you seen ASMR, Brad?
Who?
I don't think he knows what ASMR is.
No.
Brad's not about ASMR.
Wow. I like the eyebrows.
I can't do anymore.
No.
I'm not meant for ASMR. I'm not gonna have one.
I think I'm gonna start my own YouTube channel.
I like it.
I like how this is a podcast, but that would be a YouTube channel.
What are we supposed to do with
For
this?
some reason, they're YouTube channels, and I don't really get it. Why do I need to watch you whispering to me?
Oh,
Oh, and they go like this?
yeah, I was gonna say part of it's visual. Just the noises.
Yeah, but you guys craft, and that's visual, or that would just be noise, and that's...
Well, we post pictures of our crafts, and we're gonna post pictures of the balls.
You want to start recording us or videotaping us?
I'm gonna make you guys a star.
Let's do
Just
it.
one together, joint.
Oh my gosh, the first one that we do.
We'll post some pictures of balls. You have to follow us on Instagram to see them.
And it would have probably been posted months ago. Well, everybody, thanks for having us back. I always talk like we have so many people listening. And
That's because you know about The Secret, right? We're
this?
vision boarding this. We're thinking it. It's a shit. What is that thing called? It sounds like alpaca Tulpa? Brad, Google Tulpa. No, like it's where the secret was like you like focus on something and like almost like you're like making it into existence by your mind thoughts.
Okay, well, so
you're wishing things into existence. Is a tulpa like a group? Or is that
a concept in mysticism of a being or object which is created through spiritual and mental powers?
That's something else. Those things are kind of creepy and can be evil. But no, I'm talking about something else.
I'm talking to all of our 1 million followers right now.
All of you listeners out there.
All of you that like want to be me because you think I'm so beautiful and great. And are like, God, like, why can't we be more like Jessye?
What are you saying to those people?
Goodbye. Ta-ta for now.
Okay, find us on the social medias. Instagram.
Facebook.
Twitter. Pinterest. What else do we do?
Nothing else.
We have the YouTube thing, but we need some video, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Anywho, we will
catch you on flip side.
Yeah, we'll figure out what that word is that I'm thinking of, and then we'll let you know in the future. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Cliffhanger.
Woo.
What are you doing?
Drink up because I got craft to do.
Oh, snap.
Are we saying it or are we putting that in?
I think that's funny.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.